Yeah, it should be like, you know, when in like a reality TV show, something happens that's like kind of candid-ish, and then they cut to like whoever it was talking about what just happened. That's how this should be.
Yeah, that's what we're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying. So I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
All right, see you.
Just happened.
All right, what's it like having a teammate like Brandon?
It's very good. Yeah, but it's nice having like PJ and Brandon. We have really fast riders, and PJ's really good on PJ's good on any bike. Brandon, I don't know, he's very good as well.
Oh, Sam's a bit of a pain. I'm just kidding. I don't know where he is, but he's. It's great to have these guys as teammates. I used to train with PJ back in the day, like 2012, when he was racing in an AMA. I would go up to this track called OVRP, and we would ride like 2, 3, 4 days a week, almost every week for all the summer. So I've known PJ pretty well, and then Sam obviously is new to me, but he's all right, I guess. Teaching him everything I know. So which isn't much.
Yeah, for sure. You know, like I definitely feel like I'm like the team dad. I think, you know, like if Brandon's doing something wrong or Sam's doing something wrong, like I like to tell them what they're doing wrong.
You just like the team dad. It's like you're like the dad of this team.
Watching you guys, trying to help you out. Every time he's on green in certain sections, goes better time, segment times. But then the second one, he just sucks all the time. 6 tenths. Like, what are you doing? I can't get the bike stop. It's like you go 1/10 or 2 tenths faster in 1, 3, and 4. Right?
I could probably stay with him because
but you lose 6 tenths in second 2, so then it doesn't matter.
No, I know. But if I fix things, all these little things that you see him doing, he's just testing. Let's see if he goes bad.
Even like messing around and stuff like that, I like to tell them what they're doing wrong. So it's like, but they're great like kids, you know. And I'm like really happy to be working with them as teammates and stuff. But if they ever have a problem and stuff like that, I'm always here to help them. And I think that they can do very well this year as well.
I wasn't really sure if this race was gonna, like, because we were meant to race in April, and a couple months like just waiting. So I used that time to train. I was cycling quite a bit. My friend, he's from South Africa as well. He came up, and so him and we would train. I would also go with my dad. We were just we were just cycling and working out and just making do of what we had. Yeah, I think I've grown a little bit. The suits are a little bit tight, but but it was good. The start of the weekend, we started on Friday, but it didn't go nearly as well as I wanted to.
Way better on the brakes, leave the setup alone. It's improved everywhere.
And then next day came and we got on the podium. I started 5th. I got a really good start, put me in 3rd. I think it was like the 3rd lap or 4th lap. Me and Isaiah, we were looking at each other on the straight, and we were like, yeah, we need to catch the guy in front of us. So we were literally looking at each other for like 5 seconds, and we were just shaking our heads like, I was laughing. Yeah, and then he crashes in front of me, which wasn't the best sighting, but yeah. Then today came and we didn't get on the podium, but I mean, yeah, we did as good as we could. I was fighting for 3rd the whole race, and then on the last corner, I just tried to get as good drive as possible. But there was one person in front who was a little bit too fast, so I knew I wouldn't be able to get the podium. So what I did was I just pulled out of the slipstream, I latched into someone else's slipstream, and we just went up the hill. And then like I just look to the left a little bit and I see like a rider, and I'm like, you're not making this gap. He puts his elbows out and he pushes both of us out, and yeah, he made the gap. And I just looked at him, and we're friends, so yeah, I didn't mind that. That's fun racing.
Take a second and talk about that and appreciate that.
The duck shorts, a legendary piece of attire out of the Brendan Paasch wardrobe, and you will see them at most tracks this season. Great to be back on track. It's been a while. Haven't really rode a 600 since Daytona, so yesterday my brain was not up to speed. I'm like going into braking zones, like freaking out, thinking I'm going way too fast, and I'm really not. And then today, it was good. I showed up and my brain's starting to get back into it. So it's nice. It just takes me a minute. I'm very like, if I'm not comfortable, it just takes me some time to get back in my rhythm. So today was one of those days of just building on top of what we started yesterday, and we're going in the right direction. So I'm very happy with it. Yeah, race 2 today was a lot better than yesterday. We started stronger, and I was leading the race in the beginning there, and at least passing back and forth with these guys and learning how they ride and just learning different things, to be honest, like learning where I can go faster and where I'm kind of messing up, that kind of thing. And it was just great to be up at the front. It's been a few months since we've actually had good racing like this, so I was excited. And yeah, it was a great race, and in the end we wound up coming away with second. I just at the end struggled a bit with tire wear, like I did in the first race, but this time it was later in the race, so the tire lasted longer, and so that means we're making a step with the bike and with me as a rider. So overall, I'm happy with how the race went and with how the weekend went as well. I worked well with the team, met all these guys, we're building a relationship, and everything's starting to work better. So if that's a sign of what we're going to do all year, then there isn't really much better than 2 second places besides 2 first places. So if we can start reeling off some wins here, I'd be really excited. But overall, a great first weekend back in America and racing in general.
Yeah, it was a little weird at first. I had to get my brain and my eyes adjusted to the speed again. It's great to be back racing and stuff, you know. I've been like just itching for the past couple months, you know, especially like after the Barber test and Chuck Walla test that we did. So it's great to be back racing, to see everybody again, and get out there and you know, just get some laps back in. I miss that feeling, you know, being on the bike. After the first lap though, I was like, you know, back in love again, and I was like, you know, this is why I love racing motorcycles and stuff. It's like, you know, you get all the adrenaline back and just you're ready to go. Yeah, it was good. We had a good race yesterday. And
checker flag comes out for the first time. PJ Jacobsen takes the victory over Cam Peterson and Corey Alexander, your top 3. And if that wasn't a ho-hum race for PJ, I don't know what was.
And we knew we could work on some things with suspension and stuff. I mean, there's not much more we can do because this bike is stock. And we did the best we could with suspension, and we just tried to get the most we could out of the bike. And we had a pretty good race today, you know. I was like right there with Aaron and Kyle Wyman, and they were on full street bikes, so I was on a super stock bike. And I was like, I think 1 point something close to them, 1 point something seconds close to them at the end or something like that. But yeah, I was trying to catch them, and I didn't even know it was a podium. I was just focused on trying to get in that group just with them, you know. But we had a really good race, and I'm really happy how my team's been working here. And but yeah, once I got here on the bike, I felt comfortable right away and just started like chipping away. And we got our times down to like 213s, low 213s. It was pretty fast around here on a super stock bike. So I'm really happy, and the team's happy and stuff. The Ducati V4R is awesome, and I think hopefully we can just try to you know, go over some stuff and try to improve for the next race here at Road America, and see if we can you know, maybe get in the front of those other guys in the group that we were in.